Have you ever tried to help someone and it just went a little bit wrong? Well, let me tell you a story about a sweet little girl named Rumi and her big, helpful heart. Rumi was a delightful little girl, full of curiosity. Her big, bright eyes missed nothing, and her favorite game was pretending to be a grown-up, especially her mom. She would watch her mom cook, clean, and get ready, and then she'd try to copy everything. Whether it was stirring an imaginary pot or trying to sweep with a broom twice her size, Ruby just wanted to be a part of her mom's world. She loved helping, or at least what she thought was helping. One sunny morning, the house was buzzing with activity. Mom was rushing around, getting ready for a big day. She had an important meeting and wanted to look her best. She laid out her clothes, did her makeup, and was about to style her hair. The phone rang just then, and she got distracted, leaving her sharp hairstyling scissors right on the coffee table. A big no-no, as any parent knows, but in the morning rush, mistakes can happen. Rumi, who was playing nearby with her dolls, spotted the shiny scissors. Her eyes lit up. She'd seen her mom use them before to trim her own bangs, making herself look so pretty. A brilliant idea popped into her little head. I can help Mommy. I can make her look beautiful for her meeting. To a child, logic is important. Good. She saw a holding the scissors, which felt so big and important in her small hands. She felt a surge of excitement. This was her chance to be a real helper, just like a grown-up. She imagined her mum's happy face when she saw her new, amazing haircut. Just then, her mum, still on the phone, came and sat on the sofa, her back partially turned to Rumi. She was deep in conversation, discussing schedules and plans, completely unaware of the little hairstylist plotting behind her. Her long, beautiful hair cascaded down her back, a perfect canvas for Rumi's artistic vision. This was it. Rumi tiptoed closer, her heart thumping with a mix of nerves and determination. She gathered a small section of her mum's hair, just like she'd seen in videos.
She took a deep breath, positioned the scissors, and
snip! A lock of dark, silky hair fell silently onto the carpet. Rumi beamed with pride. She looked at the little piece of hair on the floor and then back at her mom. In her mind, she had just performed a great act of kindness and skill. She had given her mom a stylish new look. She waited, her chest puffed out, ready for the praise she was sure would come. She even did a little happy wiggle, imagining her mom saying, "Oh, Rumi, you're the best little hairdresser in the world." A few minutes later, her mom finished her call. "Okay," Talk to you soon, bye, she said, hanging up. She stretched and ran a hand through her hair, getting ready to finally style it. But her fingers caught on something, an edge, a short, blunt edge that shouldn't have been there. She paused, confused.
She ran a hand through her hair again. It felt uneven.
Frowning, she stood up and walked to the mirror. Her eyes widened in surprise. There, right on the side, was a very noticeable, very crooked chunk missing from her hair. It wasn't a tiny trim. It was a real, honest-to-goodness haircut, done with the unique flair only a toddler could achieve. She turned around and saw Rumi standing there, scissors still in hand, a huge, proud smile on her face. And in that instant, Mom understood everything. Her first reaction was shock, a little bit of oh no, my. But then she saw Rumi's innocent, expectant face. The pride in those big eyes was so genuine, so pure. Seeing her mom's surprised expression, Rumi's smile began to falter. This wasn't the happy reaction she had imagined. Her mom wasn't cheery. She looked straight. Slowly, the realization dawned on her little face. Maybe this wasn't helpful. Maybe she had made a mistake. Her bottom lip started to tremble, and her proud smile was replaced by a look of worry. She looked down at the scissors, then at the hair on the floor, and a tear rolled down her cheek. I wanted to make you beautiful, she whispered. Mom's heart melted. All thoughts of her ruined hair vanished. She knelt down and pulled Rumi into a gentle hug. Instead of scolding her, which would have been easy to do, she took a deep, calming breath. Oh, my sweet girl, she said softly, wiping away Rumi's tear. I know you wanted to help. That was so thoughtful of you. She gently took the scissors from Rumi's hand and placed them safely out of reach. But listen, she continued, her voice calm and kind. These scissors are very sharp. They are tools for grown-ups only. You could have hurt yourself or me. It's very dangerous for little hands to use them. Rumi nodded, sniffing. I'm sorry, Mummy. I know you are, Mom said, hugging her tighter. And I forgive you. But it's very important to always ask a grown-up before you try to help with things like this. Okay? Especially with anything sharp. She explained that while her intention was lovely, the action was unsafe. It wasn't about the bad haircut. It was about safety. Rumi understood. It wasn't about being a bad girl. It was about learning the rules that keep everyone safe. The crisis was over, but there was still the matter of Mom's very avant-garde hairstyle. Mom looked in the mirror again and couldn't help but chuckle. It was pretty bad. Well, she said with a smile, turning to Rumi. It looks like we have a little hair emergency. I think we need to call in the professionals. How about you and I go on an adventure to the hair salon? Rumi's eyes lit up again, this time with real, shared excitement. A trip to the salon with Mom? They got ready and headed out, hand in hand, at the salon. The hairstylist laughed good-naturedly when Mom explained what had happened. She worked her magic, and soon Mom had a chic new short haircut that actually looked fantastic. Rumi watched, fascinated, as the professional used her tools with skill and care. She saw how it was really done, and she understood it was a job for trained adults. Walking home from the salon, Mom's new hair blowing in the breeze, Rumi felt much better. She had learned a huge lesson that day. Helping is wonderful, But asking first is even more important. And she learned that even when you make a big mistake, your mom's love is big. That evening, they snuggled on the couch, Mom's new hairdo looking stylish and Rumi feeling safe and loved. The day had started with a secret snip but ended with hugs, smiles, and a stronger bond than ever. It became a family story they would tell for years to come. A funny reminder that the best intentions sometimes need a little grown-up supervision. What a beautiful way to learn a lesson, right? It just goes to show that patience and understanding can turn a potential disaster into a heartwarming memory. Thanks for listening to Rumi's story with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming tips. See you next time.